Here we are. It's the slow tempo Playalong Bluegrass Jam. Welcome everybody. The first Monday night of daylight savings time. It is bright as day out there, and it's really weird to be sitting here with the lights on, but we'll get used to it. Okay, it is Monday, March 9th, 2026, and we are here to forget about everything else and play some music for a while. Hope everyone has had a good week and a good weekend. And I'm just double checking on the live streams real quick and then we'll get started. All right, we're live on YouTube. Let's check out the old Facebook. Been spending way too much time looking at these screens lately. And I have really acknowledged that I'm addicted to my phone. And I am going to do something about that. I'm really trying to... And I'm just double checking on the live streams real quick. Really trying to not... to not look at the phone that much. And, oh, here we go. I want you to see these beautiful things. These are lovely little pieces I got in La Paz last time I was down there. Okay. All right, now the scene is set. Yeah, something about it when I go out to the wilderness in the summers and the spring and I'm in the fall and I'm doing my raft guiding with the drift. It is a wonderful experience in many ways, and one of those ways is that you're away from signal and you're away from the devices for a while. So this time of year, it's we got to remind ourselves, hey, let's get off the device for a minute. Anyway, okay, here we are. So Playalong Bluegrass Jam. If you've never been with me before, the way it works is I just kind of give you a brief run through of the song. I'm not here to give you a music lesson per se. I'm just here to provide a context for you to work on what you've been practicing in the bluegrass style. So we've got a set list that is listed on the description on YouTube and Facebook. Facebook, it might be hard to see it, but anyway, I've kind of realized this about Facebook. For some reason, when you click on the video, you don't always see the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this into the Facebook comments just to avoid any confusion. Okay, and we're going to get to it. So there is a song list there. I'm doing one more little quick PSA on my YouTube channel, just posting the links there in case you feel inclined to shoot a donation. One thing that I tend to forget to mention is go ahead and subscribe to the channel, right? If you like this, just at least subscribe. I think most of you probably have, but it helps. All this stuff really helps me. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start with a good old song called the Wabash Cannonball. And I just give you a brief run through of how it goes. I'll demonstrate how I would kick off the song. And then I turn on my click track and you kick it off and we play it together. And I'll back you up and we'll go back and forth on rhythm and leads. Okay, so Wabash Cannonball. Good old song that we're going to do in the key of G. And it goes like this. my kickoff would be based on the melody. A 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, now it's your turn. Kick us off on the Wabash Cannonball. And the way I do this is I don't sing all the verses straight through like Roy Acuff did. I'll sing a verse, and then the one that says, listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar, I use that one as a chorus. So I'll do a verse, and then I'll do that one, and then we'll do a break, and then a verse, and then that one again, so you can sing harmony if you would like to on that, that one that I use as the chorus. Okay. Here you go. Kick us off. We're underway, and we are rolling on the old Wabash Cannonball in the key of G. Here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of the flowy mountains to the south bells by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's the combination on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides across the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Here I go. Well, the eastern states are dandy, so the people always say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. Way up in Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no chances can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Woohoo! Play! She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rolled into the station, you could hear all the people say, now there's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. drive the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. All right, we're underway. We are rolling. Okay, we got some folks tuned in, picking along. Very good. All right, moving on. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I will send this out to my friend Buff the dog, Buffalo. Buffalo who took his last breath just about an hour ago. If you knew Buffalo, you loved Buffalo. Key of G. 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1. 4 back to 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1. 1, 5 and a 1. That's the whole thing. Chord-wise, the melody on the chorus is slightly different. So what we'll do is you'll kick us off on the verse, and then once we get to the breaks, we'll trade verse and chorus so we can try a little bit of each melody. Okay, so the kickoff would go a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Kick us off on I'll Fly Away, key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First verse. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. Now you go. When the shadows of this life have flown, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a home where joys will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. For Buff. He's a good boy. And there's Michelle Mabelle. Sorry, honey. Okay. Moving on. Miss McLeod's Reel in the key of G. This is one that I feel like everyone should know. It lays out well on pretty much any instrument, including banjo. You don't have to do like a melodic version of it on the banjo. You could work out a Scruggsy version. But melodic style banjo, it would also work well. So I'm going to consider this, it is a fiddle tune, but I'm going to consider it a banjo-friendly instrumental. And I go through this one a lot. In my workshops, and it's one of the first tunes we learned on my Flat Picking Academy on Artist Works. It's with this low E string, just a little sharp. There we go. Okay, in the key of G. That's the chord changes. The melody is ever so slightly different on the A part and the B part. And I'm going to kick it off, okay? And why don't we go 3 times through this time? We typically only do twice on the instrumentals here in the slow jam, but let's go 3 times, give you a chance to stretch out and explore a little bit and get into the melody and some of your variations. So here we go. Miss McLeod's Reel in the key of G. I'm kicking it off. fun. I'm struggling to play slow today. This is always good practice for me. But I want to bring to your attention a certain philosophy that Bill Monroe had with his band members when he would teach songs or tunes to them. He would not slow them down because he believed they existed in a certain place. There is a truth to this. This tune exists somewhere around so that's what you want to aim for. You know, I'm here for you as this resource, right? But this isn't the end game. We're not like here to practice playing the things slow. It is a good exercise, but ultimately you want to get them to like a little bit quicker, a little bit more of a performance tempo. It could be on the slow side of the performance tempo, but that tune, I just want it to be clear, does not exist really at that tempo. This is like a simulation. It's a practice. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward through this. And I'm not just trying to make excuses for myself. But this exercise is really good for me to be here and do this because, you know, I'm exposed. I have to like really think about playing every note really clean. But it's like playing with the brakes on all the time. So it's a different kind of challenge when you're at different levels. You know, it's like try running, like if you're a runner, you know, try running next to somebody who is walking, and it's a challenge, right? Anyway, that's a great tune. You should know that one. Here is Footprints in the Snow, because we are doing the snow dance here in Colorado. Really, 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 really hoping for some more snow before winter is over and even into the spring, because it's not looking good. All right, here we go. Key of C. So we'll play this one and then I'll check in with everybody. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what instrument you're playing, where you are, anything else you'd like to share with the group. So here we go. This is keyed down quite a bit from where Monroe sang it, up in E. And even in the key of C, it's kind of, you know, it's a wide-ranging vocal. Anyway. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5, 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and 5 and a 1, 1 and 1 and a 5. 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and 5 and a 1. There you go. My kickoff would go 1, 2, 3. Try that again. It would go something like this. 1, 2, 3. I got Wabash Cannonball in my head. It's a similar melody. Let me try to be clear about this one more time. Here's how I kick it off. 1, 2, 3. I still wasn't perfect, but do it. Just kick it off. Do the best you can. And here we go. Footprints in the Snow in the key of C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Some folks like the summertime when they can walk about. Strolling through the meadow green is pleasant, there's no doubt. Just give me the winter time when the snow's on the ground, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. Happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. Here I go. That was a lot better than the kickoff I tried to show you. I stopped in to see her, it was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out, be returning soon. I picked up her footsteps and I traced them in the snow, and I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints through the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow. Lord, God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. Play. Up in heaven, she's with the angel band. Someday I'll go and meet her in that promised land. Every time the snow falls, it brings back memories, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. Lord, God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. Okay. So that second verse, I do that on purpose because Monroe did it on his recording. Mother said she just stepped out, be returning soon. So this is a thing, just a quick little teaching moment. When you're playing bluegrass music, you got to follow the vocalist because the vocalist might phrase things a little different. And if I'm at a jam where there's professional people doing that on purpose, cool. If you're at a jam where there's people doing those kind of things on accident, you still got to follow them. Whoever's leading the song, you got to honor that. Okay. Here we go. Where are we? Here on YouTube. We got some folks playing along. Slack Key Ron Leach. Hello, Ron. Gator Leach in Okeechobee, Florida. Hello, Eric Lewis. picking some banjo in Scottsville, Virginia. Ron Leach, I'm assuming you're playing the guitar. Hello, Eric Lewis. Cool. Hello, Dan Smith in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, a couple Floridians picking on the old Martin D35. Stephen in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks for being here. Hey, first timer. Everyone welcome Stephen to the group. All right. Hope you meet some folks here. Rachel in San Diego, my hometown. Hello, Rachel. Nice to see you here. And Owen in Bend, Oregon, picking on the Yamaha Fly High Buff the dog. Thank you so much, Owen. Buff is a good boy. That's Michelle, my sweetheart's dog, her companion for many years. Giant dog, Great Pyrenees, and he lived his best life, and now he's up there chasing the comets in the sky. I'll Fly Away is easily the favorite banjo song to play. I mean, I'll Fly Away is as good a song as ever been written, right? Written by Albert E. Brumley, who also wrote Turn Your Radio On. He wrote I'd Rather Live by the Side of the Road. Famous gospel songwriter from the 30s and 40s. Bob Thomas in Northern Virginia, picking on your Eastmen. Slack Key Ron, enjoy the Wabash Cannonball. Very cool. Try to keep it simple in the beginning of the slow jam, right? Try to keep it straightforward, songs that are familiar. But, you know, we stretch out a little bit. You'll notice I have intentionally I put a couple B-flat numbers in this set at the end of the set just to kind of push everybody a little bit. John in New Jersey is playing the mandolin. And Nick Sternal is listening along in Chicago. And Will on the Jersey Shore picking on the Northfield mandolin. Very cool. And we got J.O. Bree. I'm sorry, when I see your handles, I don't know your name. So it helps when you put your name. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Ron. J.O. Bree is picking the mandolin in Cary, North Carolina. I'm also nearsighted, so that's why I'm squinting. Eric Lewis. Very good. Yeah, Turn Your Radio On is another great song. Over here in Facebook land, we got Todd Michael picking on the HD28 in South Austin. Cool. Thanks for being here, Todd. Nathan Parrish checking in from Ambridge, Pennsylvania. And Terry Weller Godwin. Hello, Terry. Picking on the mandolin in Carolina. Jesse Boudreau playing the Bristol BD16 in Kemptville, Ontario. Cool. I'm going to be visiting Ontario in a couple weeks. See my gal Michelle. BD16. I don't know what that is. Is that a guitar? Is that a banjo? Okay. Thanks y'all for being here. We're going to move along. And we're going to get to this very touching and emotional song. Hope I get through this one. Just a few old memories. Hazel Dickens. Nate's picking the mandolin in New Hampshire. Well, if you've been following any of my pages, you've seen a bunch of announcements, including the Grant Farm reunion shows for my 50th birthday, which is May 23rd weekend. We got 4 shows. Grant Farm was my full-time operation up until the pandemic. And you know, we've been on what we call an indefinite hiatus. We've only played a few times post-pandemic. We did a couple live streams. And then, you know, in 22, we played some shows. And it's been since then. It's been 4 years. Now, for those of you who might be confused about this, Grant Farm is a 4-piece band. It's the four guys in that band. Ace Angfer, Sean McCauley, Kevin McHugh, and myself. And I started the band, so it's kind of named after me, but it's not my band per se. You know, you can call me the band leader, you can call me the organizer, but it's a collective. It's a thing we kind of built as a team. So I don't use that name for any of my other projects. I kind of work around it. Like I'm booking gigs as Tyler Grant's Bluegrass Farm. So that's a bluegrass group. You might have seen me, posting some things from that. And that's kind of represented by my latest album, Flat Picker. And most of those guys are in the band, including Ace from Grant Farm, bass player. And he's also in Pickin' on the Dead with me, and so is Sean. So Pickin' on the Dead, the current lineup, is 3 out of 4 of us from Grant Farm. So we still work together quite a bit. But Grant Farm itself and that body of music has not played since 2022. So this is going to be a big reunion weekend, and I thought for my 50th birthday, my actual honest-to-God 50th birthday, May 23rd, is a Saturday. So me being an opportunist and a music business guy, I thought, well, why waste that opportunity? So, but it's not just for marketing. It's to revisit what I think is one of the coolest things I've ever done musically, and something that we gave a lot of our lives to, and just had to kind of walk away from it during the pandemic. So we're going to revisit, and we got to work on those songs. It's been a while since we've done that stuff. Hey, Kathy in BC. We got a couple Canadians up here. Very cool. Jesse is playing. That's a guitar, Bristol model. Oh, I get it. Okay. Anyway, so that's the big thing. That's the big news. And otherwise, you know, just doing the things. Just doing the things. Keeping up on the Flat Pickin' Academy. We're up to about 600 participants now. If you're going to sign up for Flat Pickin' Academy, please do so from the link that's on my website, tylergrant.com. It's right there on the main page. It exists in lots of other places on the site too, but right there on the main page, you'll scroll down, you see it. That particular link is my personal link. Please use that one. It gets you a free week trial, and it gives you a discount also, and it gives me significantly more of a percentage of your subscription. So thank you, everybody. Yep, I mean, Grant Farm, you see this branding everywhere. I got these koozies, you know. This is the best way to drink hot beverages, in my opinion, a steel cup with a koozie. You cannot do the steel cup without the koozie. It'll be too hot. But I can't stand closed containers for drinking hot beverages. I like an open top, but this keeps it a lot warmer than a ceramic cup. Okay, we're going to move on. And I'm done talking. Thank you for listening to this public service announcement. All kinds of other stuff happening. Music camps, workshops. It's all updated on my website, tylergrant.com. The one thing I haven't added yet, which I need to do, reminding myself, is a workshop in Reno, Nevada, which is going to be April 18, I believe. We're going to be out there with Pickin' on the Dead, playing at Palisades Tahoe, a free show with Broken Compass Bluegrass on April 18, and then the workshop is the Sunday, the 19th, in Reno. So that's through the Northern Nevada Bluegrass Association. That'll be listed on my website tonight. I'll put it on there. How about? But anyway, message me if you're in that area and you're interested. Okay, here we go. This is a waltz. A lot of you know the Dolly Parton recording of this. It's a Hazel Dickens song, just a few old memories. You're going to hear a little bit of noise because I've got my guy working downstairs. We're kind of down to the wire and getting my downstairs ready to rent. So my insulation guy, Chuck, is down there doing some work. So you'll hear a little bit of noise. So apologies for that. Here we go. Just a few old memories. A little bit quicker. Here we go, key of A. 1. Up to the 4. Back to the 1. And in the 5. Back to 1. To the 4 and a 1 and 5 and 1 4 1 5 1. Okay, so there's a couple things I need to talk you through. Every time around it has that little crooked thing at the end. Da, 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 1 and a 5 and 1 and a 4 and a 1. 5 to the verse. Okay, so when you're kicking it off, there'll be a quick 5, and then we'll go to a verse. And then when we're singing the verse, it'll be 1, 5 and 1, 4, 1, and then we go to the 4 for the chorus. And a 1 and a 4 and a 5. Okay, so that's the thing. Hopefully you'll follow me. I'm sorry if I can't. I don't want to spend too much time trying to explain it. You'll just hear it. But let me demonstrate the kickoff. A 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got that? Okay, sorry about the vacuum cleaner down there. He's just cleaning up the job, so hopefully that won't be going on for too long. Here you go. Kick us off on just a few old memories in the key of A. 1, 2, 3. Just a few old memories slipped in through the door. Though I thought I had closed it so tightly before, I can't understand it, why it should bother my mind, for it all belongs to another place in time. Just a few keepsakes way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Here I go. Take it. just a few old memories from way back in time. I can hardly remember. I don't know why I'm crying. I can't understand it. Well, I'm surprised at myself. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll clean off that shelf. Just a few old love letters, keepsakes, way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Take it. Here I go. Just a few old love letters way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Alright, I'm sorry, I keep messing up the chorus. Let's sing one more chorus, okay? Those of you who are trying to sing harmonies, I'm gonna get it right this time. Here we go. Just a few old keepsakes way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Anyway, that's a great song. Thank you for following along on that one. Okay, here's a very straight ahead number. I thought after that we needed to do this one. This Little Light of Mine. Okay, in the key of A. Just a great song, universal song. Come on. We're picking up the tempo just a little bit because it is a pretty simple number. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine for back to 1. 1, 5, 1. Simple melody. simple. You know this one. I don't even have to show it to you. Okay, kick us off. This little light of mine in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's the chorus. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. All in my house, I'm gonna let it shine. All in my house, I'm gonna let it shine. All in my house, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Sing the chorus. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Here I go. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Play. Alright. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Last chorus. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Yeah, let it shine, 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 let it shine. That felt good, didn't it? Okay. 2 more numbers and they're both in B flat. I'm going to slow down the tempo a little bit too. Daley's Reel. It's been such a long time. I don't really think about this tune very often, but I thought, okay, this would be a nice one to visit on the slow tempo. This is a B flat fiddle tune. It is, fiddle players play this in B flat. B flat is a key to not be afraid of. It's a key to embrace. The instruments that don't use capos, like a mandolin or a violin, fiddle, have open strings. that work in this key. You got an open D string. You got an open A string. The rest of us were capoed, so it doesn't matter. Okay? I'll find a tempo, I'll back it down a little bit. This is an old time fiddle tune. Lots of cool versions out there. And it's not that tricky, really. Okay. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 5. 5 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1. 1 and a 1. 5 and 5 and a 1. That's the A part. Da, 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 5 and a 5. 5 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1. 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a 1. 4, 4 and 4. 1. 1 and 1, 5 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, 4 and a 4, 1 and a 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm still getting used to the time change. I love daylight savings, but gosh. Yeah, kind of messed with my sleep a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm going to kick it off, Daley's Reel. We're going to go 2 times through. Me, you, and then you tag it at the end. Here we go. Key of B flat, Daley's Reel. Cool tune, right? All right, one more, Down Where the River Bends. Key of B flat. And okay. One and a four and a one and a five and a one and a four and a one, 5 and a one. That's the whole thing. The melody on the chorus is slightly different, but the chord changes are the same. And on the tag, what we'll do is da 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 5 1 out of each other in the land of the free. Yeah, so we'll sing the end of the last chorus, 1 5 1, a quick 4, then tag 1 5 4 5 1. Okay, so that's the only thing to watch out for on the tag. My kickoff would go. Something like that. Okay, kick us off on Down Where the River Bends in the key of B flat. 1 2 1 2 3. It's hard to keep the tears out of my eyes, for this may be our last goodbye. Your country calls you to defend this great land, so do your part as best you can. Down with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. I got it. To the ocean blue and get just as close as I can to you. The ocean wide may keep us apart, but it can't keep you, dear, from out of my heart. Down where the river bends, if the worst should happen and the poppies wave o'er upon my distant lonely grave, the rest of my life I'll spend in prayer and meet you in heaven. There'll be no war there, down where the river bends. With God's help we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free, proud of each other in the land of the free. Okay, thanks everybody. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate you staying engaged. And I'll be back in a couple minutes for the mid-tempo set. Just refresh the page. It'll come up as a new video, okay? I'll be right back. Cheers, everybody.